Super Monkey Ball was created by Amusement Vision, a branch of Sega that was founded in 2000 by Sega director Toshiro Nakoshi. Nakoshi joined Sega as a designer in 1989, and later he rose to the position of director for arcade games, including Daytona USA and Virtua Striker. When he founded Amusement Vision, he wanted to diverge from the simulator games and create something that would be simple to pick up and play. A game that would be comparable to Marble Madness in terms of navigating a ball through a maze-like environment. Early prototypes featured a straightforward colored ball with a sticker on it, but it didn't last long because of its unappealing nature and the testers were unable to track its movement. Eventually, the idea of playing a character in a ball came thanks to Mika Kojima, an Amusement Vision designer whose monkey characters were based on her own creations. The arcade game Monkey Ball made its debut at the Amusement Operator Union Trade Exhibition in 2001. The arcade cabinet was a single-player game controlled by a unique banana-shaped analog stick. The gameplay of Monkey Ball has the player controlling the world rather than the ball. They must navigate the monkeys, I, Me, or Baby, through the platform stage using the control stick to tilt the stage before the timer runs out. If the player falls off the stage, they will lose a life and have to start over. There are bananas placed across each step, and collecting 100 of them is worth an extra life. Because Dole had a license arrangement with Sega, the bananas have the Dole Food Company brand. The Dreamcast would have gotten an expanded port of Monkey Ball, but Sega announced that they will discontinue the Dreamcast and step down from the console-making business to become a third-party developer. With this, Amusement Vision learned about the GameCube, and Nakoshi thought that the console would be ideal for Monkey Ball's simple mechanics. It took 10 people, 2 months, and several weeks to build a functional version, and an additional 6 months to include extra modes and multiplayer. Super Monkey Ball has 3 primary game modes: the main game, party games, and mini-games. The main game plays very similarly to its arcade counterpart. The player can choose to play as I, Me, Baby, or new character Gone, and tilt the stage to get the ball through the goal. The main game has 3 difficulty levels: beginner, advanced, and expert. The player starts each first level with 2 lives and 5 continues. Collecting 100 bananas will grant the player an extra life. Once the continues are all used up, the game is over. If the player completes the levels without receiving a continue, they'll be given the opportunity to play the extra levels. The practice mode allows the player to rehearse the stage with endless lives. In competition mode, 4 players compete to be the first to complete the stage. Moving on to party games, there is Monkey Race, Monkey Fight, and Monkey Target. Monkey Race has 3 modes: 1 course race, Grand Prix, and Time Attack. 1 course allows just 1 race to be held on whatever course the player chooses. Grand Prix has the player racing through all courses, and Time Attack, where the player must finish a course before time runs out. Monkey Fight has 1 to 4 players taking combat with each other by using the analog stick and the A button to punch one another with a boxing glove attached to the ball. Points are given to the player for how many times they knocked an opponent off an arena. Whichever player has the most points wins. Monkey Target has the player riding down a large ramp and up to the air. Pressing the A button will open the ball and act as a glider. The player would use the analog stick to navigate to land on floating platforms that have different point labels on them. The points vary from 10, 20, 40, 50, 100, 200, 300, and 500. With the mini-games, there are Monkey Billiards, Monkey Golf, and Monkey Bowling. The player would have to unlock them with play points, which can be earned by playing the main game. Super Monkey Ball received many positive reviews from game critics, praising the level of difficulty, simple controls, and multiplayer modes. It also became one of Sega's commercially successful games of all time. A sequel, Super Monkey Ball 2, was released on August 25, 2002. The same year, Super Monkey Ball Jr. was released for the Game Boy Advance. A third game entitled Super Monkey Ball 3 Banana Crazy was in the works but was canceled for unknown reasons. In 2005, Super Monkey Ball Deluxe was for the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox. It's a compilation of the first and second games as well as the original stages for the aborted third game. Along with Deluxe, Touch and Roll for the Nintendo DS were published. Following that, further spin-offs for various systems were published, such as Super Monkey Ball Adventure for the PlayStation 2, GameCube, and PlayStation Portable, Super Monkey Ball 3D for the Nintendo 3DS, Super Monkey Ball Banana Splits, Super Monkey Ball Step and Roll for the Wii, and Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz as a launch title for the Wii. And it had an HD remake for the PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One on October 29, 2019. In December 2019, YouTuber Nick Robinson posted a video in which he attempted to locate the uncredited voiceover actor for the original game's announcer. It turned out to be Tokyo-based voiceover actor Brian Matt.
It's been like 20 years. I just want to hear a little bit of the ready and go and just that cadence again. I think that's what would be the perfect end cap to this, if you have it in you.
Congratulations! Ready? Go! Yeah.
Oh my god.
On October 5th, 2021, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania was released for the PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series XS. The game is a remake and compilation of Super Monkey Ball 1, 2, and Deluxe. It includes new features such as 8 playable characters, unlockable characters, and characters that can be accessed through downloadable content, new modes, and gameplay mechanics. Banana Mania received highly favorable reviews from game critics and fans of the series.